welcome back to another one of my videos. I've got this old bit of wood here, got it out of a skip a couple of weeks ago, and it's quite a nice grain, nice weight, so I thought I'm going to make jerkbait kind of thing. Big one, so it's probably about 4 inches, so let's get to it. Got that all sanded nicely there, all nice and smooth. Oh, right, well, there's a knot there, so hopefully we can work around that. But now for the lip and the chamfers. Got the lip slot cut out. Now, time to do the tapers. Poked out some holes for the hardware there. Just get to making that and drilling the lead hole. Wasn't recording by accident, but just drew chamfer lines pretty high up, so it's got a tapered bottom on it. Let's carve it. Oh dear, that's not good. Just going to give that a couple minutes to dry and then get back. I'll just flip it over to the other side. Right, got that mostly carved out. Had that tear out there, but just super glued it down. Let's sand it and then put the hardware in. I wasn't recording, but I just drilled a 8mm lead hole, and now time to do ones for the screw eyes. There you go, just drilled them. I had an idea, and I think to add a little bit more to this bait, I'm going to, on the back treble hook, got some nice mustard treble hooks that I think go quite well with this bait, good size, but I think I'm going to tie a swivel onto the back with probably just some heavy braid, and then add a Colorado blade to the back. Time to use some. That was, I've got no idea what grit that was. It's Japanese or something, but I'm going to now use some 220 grit. It felt maybe like 120 grit, but now some 220. All done, nice and smooth there. So now it's time to make the hardware and make the lip, and then seal it, give it some eye sockets and paint it. Just made the line ties and hook hangers. I forgot to press record again, but all I did was twist the wire. You've seen me do it before if you're watching again. So now put a little bit of super glue on and twisting it in. There you go, just got them in with super glue. I like to cut my lips in a vise with a flush cut saw. I used to do them on my bandsaw, but the amount of lips that cracked or were broken, just, I prefer cutting it like this. I find one of these nail buffers works really well for polishing up the edges of a lip, so just gonna work it from coarse to the fine grit. It's all done, all nice and polished on the sides. Don't know if you can see, but all nice and polished. Now I decided to put just a little bit of balsa wood in there, if you can see, and then we just made the lip slot a bit of a snugger fit. So now I'm just gonna scuff the lip a little bit, and now it's ready to be glued in. There. Got the lip glued in. It's looking pretty good so far. Nice and smooth now, so time to seal the wood. Got this mixture of brass filings, baking soda and sawdust, and all I'm going to do is put it in where I put the lead and drip some super glue on it. Nope. All done. The super glue drips a bit down the side, but just sand that off and give this a little bit of time just to dry. Should be all dry now, so now I'm just going to smooth it off with a Stanley knife, then file it and sand it a little bit. There you go, got that nicely sanded, and really nice and smooth. So now, just time to, I don't know if I'm going to give this one eye sockets. I think I might just stick them straight on. I've been doing that loads and I think it looks really good. But yeah, just time to seal it now. I'm not going to let it drip. I like quite a thick sealing coat on it, so nice to paint on. So I'm just going to put it straight on, and I'll see you in about half an hour when it's cured. All set now, ready for painting. Got some chartreuse green and I'm going to do some kind of spikes going up. I also did some chartreuse on the bottom of it as well. Now I'm going to do some red stripes coming down and then black back. Done both sides now, and it's looking really good. Time to do the back and the gills and the eyes and stuff. There you go, just done that, and I'm going to do that on the other side once this is dried. I just added a small fin as well as the gills and the eyes on both sides. Now ready to paint the back. I think I'm going to add a little bit of green to my black paint to make it kind of a colour change. Just added the black on, and I think it looks really, really good. Just going to use one of these black eyes. I think they'll go really nicely with it. Time to clear coat. Just got a nice clear coat on that. Time to put it in the UV tank. Right, I'm going to let that cure for half an hour, tie the underspin treble, and then go fishing with it. For the spinner, I was just going to attach a just a regular Colorado blade, just with a swivel and a split ring, but I thought might as well attach it to a treble hook. So all I'm going to do is place it on there, and I've got some 65-pound braid. It's a bit overkill, but I'm just going to wrap it until it stays in place. My camera died whilst I was filming, but just finished tying that on, and I attached a Colorado blade to the back. So now I'm going to get the clear coat out from that hook hanger, and then put them on. I'll probably see you at the river next. So I've just been talking without the camera on, but yeah, it works really nicely, this lure. I've just I even had a trout swirl on it, quite a nice one it looked like. I was very surprised about that, but yeah, this lure works really nicely. Works nicely if you just crank it or if you're jerking it in. Got a really nice kind of searching action, or hunting, or whatever you want to call it. That's thanks to the round lip. Overall, I'm really pleased with this bait. It works so nicely, it has such a nice kick, such a nice searching action, and such a nice flash as well from the blade. Thank you for watching this video. If you've liked it, stay tuned for more videos. Got some more fishing and bait making videos coming up really soon.